Yesterdays are not a thing that I could really care for. 'Cause today it seems like everything was meant to blow away. A part of me was torn apart, if only she could stay. As easy as a flying bird, she slips right through away. The morning comes around, yet I still feel like this is over. If I'm being honest, I can die like any day. A part of me was torn apart, if only she could stay. Can you stay and take me home? Don't let me go. I don't wanna be alone. And take me home. Don't let me go. Ooh, ooh. Take me home. There she goes, my love, my love, my sweet, adorable lover. I've been called fool so many times, and I agree. 'Cause it feels like a part of me was crushed apart. If only she could stay. Can you stay and take me home? Don't let me go. I don't wanna be alone. And take me home. Don't let me go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If you belong to someone else, then I'll be gone. You're where I belong, my great vast love. I'm holding on. Oh, and take me home. Don't let me go. I don't wanna be alone. And take me home. Don't let me go. Whoa, and take me home. Don't let me go. I don't wanna be alone. And take me home. Don't let me go. Ooh, 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 ooh.
What a
Amazing
performance. What a performance.
And a perfect song for a Sunday morning. Please welcome Arash Buana with Take Me Home. Welcome, Arash, to the C Morning Show.
Yes, good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing?
Congratulations on your release. Please do take a seat.
Make yourself comfortable. Make yourself at home.
So now you have released your album.
Yes.
Just a little last week, just a little
Yeah.
over last week.
Last-
But before that, since you have mesmerized us and also hypnotized us with your voice with the song "Take Me Home" just earlier, we want to know a little bit about
Yes.
the song "Take Me Home."
About the song.
Yeah.
Well, "Take Me Home" is a typical heartbreak song.
Okay.
You know, I mean that's. I think that's basically about it. I don't have any explanation because it's actually
Personal
fiction.
experiences?
No, it's fiction.
Oh, it's fiction.
Really?
Yeah. Well, maybe I've experienced something like "Take Me Home," but when I started writing the song, I didn't have any emotions, while writing the song, and it's just I'm trying to make like a sad song. I'm trying to over exaggerate like all the lyrics and all those kinds of stuff, and yes.
See.
You didn't have any emotions, but you have succeeded in playing with our emotions earlier.
Oh
because
yeah,
we're,
100%.
looking back on
100%.
on the sad past experiences,
Yeah.
probably.
Sunday morning, yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
Sunday morning.
Yeah. No, in fairness, I find it interesting that you say that you didn't really feel any emotions when you were writing it.
Yes.
Is that kind of how your writing process works? Like, do you just kind of like think of a goal, think of an objective, like I want to write a sad song and therefore I am going to use as many sad lyrics as I can. I'm going to make it sound like I am a miserable person
Yeah.
because a person broke my heart. Or because other musicians that we've interviewed, right? They also like to write songs when they're like feeling the raw emotion as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So how does it kind of go with you?
Well, it kind of depends on the song itself.
Okay.
Actually. Yeah, for "Take Me Home," back then, I wrote that song before I broke up with my ex.
Oh.
Leading to the breakup.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't think it's relevant to me back then.
Uh-huh.
But, I was listening to the Beatles yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, I was listening to yesterday, and I think I want to make a song like this, like "Take Me Home," and yeah, there we have like a sort of an old school type of like writing session, and yeah, I think that's about it. Well, in terms of like raw emotions and all, I still value that as much as other musicians, but for me personally, it depends on the song and it depends on how I want to bring to the audience as well.
Okay.
Okay.
And since writing songs is actually complex,
Yeah.
if only it was that simple, I can make like many songs already. But yeah, it depends on the situation, it depends on the mood, it depends on like everything else.
Okay, so it has many factors that comes into the writing process itself.
Exactly.
And speaking of your album is called Life Update.
Yes.
And you have released it, and then you just sung Take Me Home. But there are other songs as well in the album, 11 songs, including, it's called Friends, I Really Do Love Her, are also released. And you mentioned that it's a very, very difficult thing for you to actually be able to write a full-length song.
Yeah.
But these songs were released in quite a short time interval.
Yeah.
Can you please tell us some more on that?
Well, I prepared the song
Long
a year
before.
Yeah.
Right, I see,
A year
okay.
before, so it's actually like a strategy for
How can you choose which songs to release first and then in which order?
Again, it depends on my mood. Okay. It depends on my mood. I feel like it's right to release this one first, and it feels right to release this one.
So there's no messages you'd like to send? Let's say if you take me home, you would release
There
it
was.
first. Okay, what kind of message were you trying to convey to your fans or your listeners?
The thing is, there was a message, but I kind of forgot what the message was.
I see. You know what? Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure a lot of musicians have been there too. The Beatles, they've been there, man.
Yeah.
They've 100% been there.
Yeah, I wanted to share it to the people that I don't only write sad songs.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Most of the people know that I write lots and lots of melancholy songs, and yeah, and like I really do love her,
Yes.
Friends, and all that. Yeah, I wanted to explore even more about my music talents, I guess.
And of course, it's from the title of the album itself. It's life updates. It's
Life
life,
updates.
right?
It's
It's
life.
not only sad experiences, but also
Exactly.
happiness as well. And
Yeah.
meeting people.
What has been the life updates that you've been going through recently, and kind of, do you think they've been inspiring you to write some of these songs too?
Well,
We don't have to go too personal,
Yeah.
too deep into it if it's
You know,
you know.
It's Sunday morning. I'm trying to like collect all the
Regain all your
regain all the
energy.
Yeah,
Yes.
totally understand, but it's all good.
Yeah, to answer your question, yeah, most of the songs there are based on my personal experience, and it's sort of like I'm trying to give like a closure towards those experiences, like the
Okay.
sad experiences and the frustrating experiences. But yeah, I wanted to take a route that is quite controversial for me because I don't usually write songs, for example, like about life itself.
Yes.
Because of how sensitive it is, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I wanted to take a step further and just be brave towards what I write. And you know, I know that it's gonna create like two what's kubu? Two kubu?
Two sides.
Two sides, yeah.
Two sides
Yeah.
that agrees with me and that disagrees with me with the songs that I wrote. But you know, again, the reason why I released this album as well is just to give closure and sort of like a journal for myself or of where I'm standing at right now.
Okay, that's really
That's why
interesting.
the title is Life Update.
Life update.
Yeah.
And speaking of giving a new experience for your listeners as well, you also personally is said to have explored a new technique
Yeah.
for this album, which is low frequency. Can you please tell us more on the journey of you exploring this technique or method?
Well,
And
no,
why?
the thing is, well, because I don't usually make songs using like drums and bass back then, right?
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to explore even more of that low frequencies. And yeah, Farol Chahyono, producer of mine, actually helped me to learn even more about those low frequencies. By low frequencies, all I mean was like drums and bass. That's all. Yeah.
Obviously, you said you worked with Farol Chahyono, but you know he wasn't the only person that you worked with during this album. You worked with Randy Pandugo,
With-
pretty big name, Petra Sihombing as well, and Will Maria. How does it feel to be working with them, and do you kind of see kind of closer collaboration with them or perhaps others in the future as well?
Well, it was a very fun experience. I mean, there's lots of things that I learned throughout the process. You know, working with them, with Petra, with Will, with Randy, and of course Farel. Yeah, I'm looking forward to make more songs with them. But I'm really grateful for them to be helping me for this album.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for the songs in the album, if we see the titles, there are I Really Do Love Her, and of course there are other titles that reflect on personal experiences, and some might say it's quite sad or things like traumatic experiences. Why do you focus on these titles and also these kind of songs?
Yeah.
Are you
That's
interested in a psychological way?
Yeah. I'm very interested in psychology, actually.
Okay, tell us
Yeah,
more about that.
I wanted to take psychology for college, but you know, I'm not in college right now, so yeah, I'm just focusing on this music. But I really love on how people improve themselves and just people changing into something that they weren't back then. And yeah, it's very interesting for me, and I like to see that in a deeper point of view. And I don't really pay attention to like other people. I pay attention to myself. I guess I'm quite narcissistic, I guess we can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have to be.
Yeah.
You definitely have to have some form of narcissism to be in the entertainment industry. Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like to deep dive into myself and just wanted to see on why I act like this and why I become like this. And yeah, that's why I wrote all of the songs in Life Update, just again as a bookmark of where I'm standing at right now.
And with the songs, just like the one you have played for us earlier, the segment, it is very relatable for people. I mean, it relates to us on
Yeah.
personal levels in different ways. Have your listeners or your fans reached out to you so far regarding the songs that they listen to? Have they helped you in any way possible? Are there any stories that caught your heart?
Caught
Or
my heart.
yeah,
Well, I really, really, really love my community. You know, I mean, that's the reason why I keep on continuing on what I'm doing right now. Because without them, you know, there's no purpose of me making these songs.
Yes.
And for them being grateful for this album and just explaining on their side of their story. Well, I can't, you know, tell like their personal stories, but one thing for sure is they actually opened up to me towards what they're going through in their lives, and it's a good thing for me because they're not just explaining like, oh, I just broke up with my ex, you know. They're talking in a deeper level.
Yes.
They're talking about career.
Yeah. And each and every song has a different message.
Exactly.
And now, at the end of the segment, you will also be playing another song for us, which is "Hey, I'm Tired."
Yeah.
So.
Very
once
reflective.
Again, very reflective, and we are looking forward on how the performance will be. But in the meantime, you can catch Arash's new album on streaming platforms.
Every digital platform.
Every digital platforms. So once
We're
again,
looking forward to
congratulations for the release. And once again, we present to you
Arash
Arash Buana. With
Woo!
I'm Tired. Please do play us the song. Thank you, Arash, for being with us here on the C Wording Show.
I really like listening to artists that are very kind of like in touch with themselves.
Yes.
You know?
And I love how the music as well, it relates to us and then with powerful lyrics.
Yeah.
Because as the album titled Life Update, it can also reflect ourselves as well and our life and every step of the way.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Without further ado, Arash Buana. Enjoy the show.
Hey Dan, I'm tired, just want you to know I'm trying to get it right, gets harder as it goes. I hope you don't mind to wait for a few days till I'm home. I'll call by 12 when I'm all alone. Recharge myself, just me, you on the phone. I can see you tearing up yourself like it's fine. I can see the tears you hold back inside. Every time I try to sleep, I keep on wondering, darling, how do you feel? Is it getting overwhelmed? Been hoping you won't let me go, though I truly understand. But you should know I'm really missing you. Ooh, but there's nothing I can do. You're the one who makes me happy. Everything gets heavy. Sorry, but I'm really missing you. I'm stuck on tour, still 5 days to go. Thought I saw you, long hair, white shirt, beautiful blur. I don't even know, is it worth on going for a moment that I'll never get to you again? I think I lost cause when I'm on stage. Do I really have to say goodbye? I really miss her touch, I just really wanna see her. Yeah, till I'm overthinking, then I'm missing you. There's nothing I can do. You're the one who makes me happy. Everything gets heavy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't get me wrong, it's convenient having crowds all going loud. 2 different states and 2 meanings. She's not here to be around. I pray to God make her happy before I fly back straight to you. Ooh,